guys, welcome back to the channel. Just like to say a big thank you to Jason from OneLeaf. He sent me another scope to test. This is the OneLeaf Commander Nv400. It's the big brother of the Nv100, which I did a review last time. Yeah, it's quite a decent looking scope, this, to be fair. It's a digital day and night scope, and put it on the 2.2. I was going to put it on the 308, but sadly I've got an X-bolt, Browning X-bolt, and the way this is lined up, it basically I couldn't get it to fit any mounts to my X-bolt. So I put it on the CZ22, and we'll have a go with this. Good little unit, this. One of the main features I do like are the buttons at the back. These are all illuminate, so only lightly, you know, so it's not too bright. So in the night when you're, you know, it's pitch black and you're trying to look to see what button to press for recording or whatever, they glow up nice and easy. You can see them quite nice. Rangefinder, built-on rangefinder. One thing I've got to say, I've been doing a little bit of testing this, as you'll see in this video. I'm not a big fan of this bracket. There's a slight movement, I don't know if you can see it there. There's a slight movement on this IR, and I think it's to help you line it up, but I prefer them to do a fixed bracket where you've got adjustables where they click into place, so once it's in place it stays solid. This doesn't seem to stay in place. I've tightened it up as tight as I can get it, and every time I use it I'm having to remove this into place where I want it. So that's one negative I can find. Ballistic calculator on the side and laser rangefinder. That's a nice little unit. Not too big either. It's you know, it's about the size of the one on the Hikmicro LRF. So although that's sat on the top, would be nice if they could incorporate that in the same sort of way, but still a very good little unit. I haven't really tested that out yet because I haven't entered the ballistics, but the rangefinder seems to work pretty close to all my other rangefinders, so that seems to be working okay. So anyway, in this video what we're going to do, there's going to be no killing in this video, but what we're going to do, I'm going to compare the OneLeaf Nv400 with the Hikmicro Alpex 4K and the ATN 4K Pro. And I'm going to do a bit of a comparison with daytime, evening and nighttime, and see how this scope catches up. Is it as good as them for half the money, or, you know, is it just another scope which is a bit of a gimmick? But we'll find out, and I'll let you know. Okay, here's the three scopes which we're going to be comparing. This is the new OneLeaf Nv Commander 400, and I'm going to compare that now to the Hikmicro Alpex 4K LRF and the good old trusty ATN Excite 4K Pro. So we'll see how they fare and see which has the best picture in the daytime, evening and night.
Okay, we're starting off with the ATN 4K Pro. The target is 51 meters away, and I'm holding this freehand. It's not attached to the rifle, so it skews a wobble. And the 4K starts at 5 power, and I'm going to click it through all the way up to 13 power. Okay, that target is 50 yards away, and this is the OneLeaf Commander Nv400 in day mode, and as you can see, that target is nice, crystal clear. Okay, this is the Hikmicro Alpex 4K LRF, and as you can see, I'm in 7x zoom already. This goes up in 1, so it doesn't go up the same as the OneLeaf. The OneLeaf goes 4 times, 13 times 4, so obviously equals 52. And this goes up in 1s, but I've set it so it'll double now, so should go up to, that's 3.5, so that's your minimum base mag. Then it goes up to 7, then it goes up to 14 mag, then 28, and that's as far as it'll go. But again, nice clear crisp image. Hard to see really which one is better. If I had to guess, I would say the OneLeaf is slightly clearer, but like I said, this is only 51 meters away, this target. So, but either of them are very good. The OneLeaf has got quite a lot of colour. See a lot more colour in the OneLeaf than you can in the Hic, but again, both very beautiful clear pictures. Okay, it's 10 to 10 now. I'm just starting to lose the light. There's almost a full moon, so it's not going to get properly dark tonight. But I've got the 3 scopes here. Got the ATN 4K Pro, the Hikmicro that's set up on the 243, and just down here, if I can get it in focus here, is the OneLeaf Commander Nv400. So so far it's looking pretty good. It's nice and clear. It's definitely a rival for daytime for the Hikmicro Alpex 4K. Will it compare at night and in the evening? I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, this is the ATN 4K Pro in twilight, and that's looking pretty grainy, to be fair. That's certainly the worst out of the 3 for twilight. This hasn't got a twilight mode on it anyway, but the sensor in this is quite an old scope. They've been around quite a long time now, but they're still very good scope. I've used this a lot, and it's counted for plenty of Charlies and other stuff. And yeah, it's but you can see it's a lot grainier there. Yeah, that tree there, 214, 500 yards. Okay, this is the Nv400, and it's 10:30 now, and it's getting quite dark. You can't quite see now under the bushes or anything. You can just about make out the target as being a white target. You can see the target with your naked eye, but under the bushes and trees you can't see anything. I'm recording still in day mode, and it's in 120 frames per second, and I think that's why it's a little bit jittery. I should have changed the feet per second speed of the camera down to 30 frames per second, but I forgot, to be honest. So that's probably why it's a bit jittery. Okay, this is the Hikmicro Alpex 4K, and in comparison, it's it's a better picture. But then again, you've got to expect that because it's a higher end scope. It's a more expensive scope for starters, and you know, it's a higher end scope than the OneLeaf. But fair play to the OneLeaf. It's still got a good picture. And again, if I go over there, that tree is 214 yards, and the tree, just lift this slightly. The tree just over there, it's out of focus. Obviously I haven't focused it because it's focused at 50 yards, but that's 500 yards. So we'll test that out with the I know this will reach it easy enough, but we'll test it out with the OneLeaf and we'll compare them again. once it's dark. Okay, I can just about see them deer now with the naked eye. It's getting that dark, even though there's a full moon. But them deer are 200 yards away. That's the comparison with the ATN. Really grainy now. I don't think it get much more distance out of this now. There's no like twilight mode in these scopes in this one, in the 4K Pro. So it's roughly right on its limit now. But you can just about make them out. You'd still be able to take a shot on them if you needed to. There's the Hikmicro, slightly out of focus, but already gone to black and white mode. It's got an auto sensor in this, so it's obviously dark enough for this to change to black and white, ready for the IR. Okay, this is twilight mode, and it's really like a rosy pink colour. But you can see that target nice and clear, and it is now virtually completely dark. The Alpex and the ATN are both in night vision mode. This is still in star vis, it's called. It's like a twilight mode, and you can quite easily see them deer. Them deer are 160, 170 yards away, and you can quite easily see them. You could easily take a shot on them if you needed to. And as you can see, oh, it's just gone. As you look further away, I don't know if it does the same in the video, but it's gone black and white, and now it's back to pink again. Yeah, strange. It's gone like a bluey black and white. I don't know if it's the eyepiece when what I'm looking through or not, but that looks black and white now. So anyway, I'm going to switch over to the black and white mode. So we're now in black and white, and that is ready for IR. So I'm going to give it 10 more minutes because it's now past 11. Give it about 10-20 more minutes to see if it gets any darker, and then I'll try it in with the IR. Okay, this is in night vision mode with the IR on. That is on full. The IR is on full there. I'll turn that down to 1. That is now on IR on 1, 2 and 3. There's 3 settings on the IR. There's the tree out at 214 yards. You can just about see the tree there. That one there, sorry. That's 500 yards. It's actually quite a good, you can see quite a long way. You can see 500 yards easy, to be fair. I know it's not the darkest night because there is a full moon, but I think even, they say 400 metres this IR's good for, and that's not even on spot. I'll try and put it on spot. There you go, there's spot, so you'd easily see a fox or something that size at 500 yards with this IR. But the one thing I don't like about this IR, it's so, you see how it moves about. I don't like that. I like an IR with a fixed bracket, so you know, if you need to move it, you have like an adjustable wheel on it, so you can just click it up into place, and once it's there, it stays there. I don't like this. As soon as you touch it or knock it, it tends to flop about. I've got it as tight as I can possibly get it, and it's still moving. That's one negative I can find with it. But as for the IR itself, it's pretty good. The deer, if I can find them, they've gone behind that grass, so I can't see them there because I'm getting a lot of IR whiteout on the grass, so they're just down there somewhere. But they might come out again in a minute. But yeah, quite good really. I'll go on to the ATN now and just compare it. Okay, there's the ATN. I'm using the IR. I'm trying to do it two-handed. I've got one hand on the rifle, and the other one is on the ATN in the other hand. So there is 50 yards with the ATN using the OneLeaf IR. I'll try and slide it along to, if I can, which I can't really. It's not picking the IR up. I don't think I've got the IR in the right place. Bit awkward, to be fair. It's a little bit awkward trying to do it like this. I'm just trying to get that IR on that tree. Let me have a look through here. Where are we? Okay, there's the tree. 214 yards. Trying to use the IR of the OneLeaf. ATNs are pretty savage on IR. They like a lot of light, and this IR would not be good enough for the ATN, but it works well enough with the OneLeaf, so that's all that matters really. Okay, this is on the 30 frames per second. It doesn't look any different through the scope, but it probably will through the recording, so I'll do a recording on this as well. 214 yards to 500 yards over there, and just to them trees over there is 800 yards. So you can still see, you'd still pick eye shine up, you'd probably still see the fox or something of similar size from over there. It's not the darkest nights, I know. It's the moon is actually overcast now. It is a bit of cloud about, but it's still not very dark, and it's 11:45. So I don't think it's going to get much darker than it is now. But yeah, the IR is working well. Okay, this is the Hikmicro using the OneLeaf's IR. Got no IR on from the Hic. I'll try and move to the tree if I can. So awkward to do this one-handed. Where are we? It needs to come back. Stuff in the way everywhere. I'll just drag that back a little bit. So that is on the tree. I'll see if I can just line it up a bit better with the scope. So that's using the OneLeaf IR. I'll just try and focus that a little bit better if I can. That's better. Now that works quite well. That's working very well with the OneLeaf IR. I'm just going to compare the two now and see which one looks the best. Yeah, the Hic has got a better picture, but the OneLeaf's still doing a good job. I can still see the tree nice and clear, and you'd easily take a fox there. You can remember that's 214 yards. That tree over there is 500 yards. So I'm just going to have a look through the Hic now, see if I can light that up a bit better with the IR. don't know if that's making any difference to the Hick anyway, because it's superb in low light. It really is. But again, the OneLeaf is still doing its job. It looks quite good. I've just turned the IR off, and this is recording with no IR, just what light the scope is picking up from the moon. I couldn't see that deer with the IR on because the IR was flashing back off the grass, but as you can see him through here. I can't see it with the naked eye. When I look towards that way, it's too dark for that completely, but this is still picking him up quite well.
Well, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I've got to say I'm very impressed with this OneLeaf Commander Nv400. The IR, as you'll see in the footage, is very good. They say it goes out to 400 meters. I know last night it wasn't the darkest of nights. It was a full moon, but I could clearly see out to 500 meters plus. So on a real dark night, probably it would reach 400. But yeah, it was nice and clear. Daytime footage, I think it's crystal. It is really clear. Even when you zoom it in to 13 times, it's really clear. I could see that. I could see every little pimple in the target, and you know, it's really good. It's a quality optics, to be fair. For a digital optics, I honestly think the quality of this in the daytime beats the Hikmicro, the 4K Alpex. The colours are a bit brighter in this. I know you can adjust them. I haven't really gone into adjusting it with the saturation and the contrast and all that, but it does. The colour in this is a lot more than the Hick. And when I got the Hick, I thought that was a lot more than the ATN. I've always used ATN for quite a long time now, and to be honest, this in the daytime, this blows them both out the water. Evening, this is still very good, but it starts to go a little bit grainy. It's better, hands down, better than the ATN 4K Pro in the evening. There is a star-vis sensor in this, so it lets more light in, where the ATN is it's light hungry. There is no twilight sensor in that, if you like. It's day or night, and as soon as it starts to get dusk and the light is fading fast, the ATN struggles. Where this one is very good. Not quite as good as the Alpex 4K, but still very close. You got to remember, this is half the money to what you're paying for a 4K Alpex, and I've got to say it's very good. Nighttime, the twilight footage in this being pink, little bit strange, but seems to work quite well. I don't like the pinky tinge to it, but you can see clear. You know, I was filming them deer out to 200 yards, and they were crystal clear in it. As soon as you turn it to night mode, it goes into black and white, and you can see quite well, even in the dark without the IR on, similar to the Alpex. Again, not quite as good, but you know, you get what you pay for at the end of the day. But if anybody's after one of these, it's a phenomenal unit. This is under £500 at the minute, and you know, it's I don't know how they've made it as good as it is for the money they're selling it at. That's all I can say, really. So if you want one of these, there'll be a link in the description. There'll be a discount code, and give Jason at OneLeaf a shout, and he can supply you one of these. They're in a sale at the moment anyway, so the discount code might not work straight away. I know a couple of people have asked me the discount code on the Nv400. They couldn't get it to work. That's because they're already in a sale. I think they're in a 15% sale. So as soon as that sale ends, the discount codes will start to work. Yeah, so anybody wants one of these, it's well worth the money. I'll be doing some more reviews on this. This video is only one of 2 or 3 I'm going to do with it. I'm going to do some bunny bashing with this, and maybe even stick it on a bigger rifle and do some foxing. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, thanks for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.